monies. We're talking about all of this. It's still in the works, but do let us know what your thoughts are about this. And I had Prince talk on the show about the NNPC Limited generation of 4.5 trillion naira revenue in 2023, and this was made known by Mile Kyari, who is the CEO, the chief executive officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, and he revealed that the company recorded a remarkable revenue of 4.5 trillion naira for the federation as of October 2023. Now, this announcement was made during an interactive session with the Senate Committee on Finance in Abuja yesterday, December 13th, 2023. Now, he also noted the positive impact of the recent changes implemented under the Petroleum Industry Act, asserting that these modifications have positioned the NNPCL Limited on par with global counterparts. Now, we also know that they've been, is this screening now? It's not screening, defending of budgets, people coming to defend their budgets, different ministries, because we had such a bulk amount of money as the 2024 budget, and people, of course, ministries were supposed to defend this budget. Now, one of the ones that caught the attention of a lot of Nigerians, especially because Adams Oshomole commented on, will be that of the Minister of Trade, Industry and Investment. Now, what brought about a lot of people knowing about the budget she had made and all of that was when Oshomole asked her to sit in her office and work for Nigerians. He was tackling the trade minister for proposing 1 billion naira for a trip to Switzerland. Now, the Senate has also knocked the Minister of Trade, Industry and Investment, Doris Nkiruka Anete Uzoka, over the allocation of 1 billion naira for a foreign trip to Geneva, Switzerland in the 2024 budget. She appeared before the Senate Committee on, Trade on Tuesday, December 12th, was Tuesday, yes, to defend her budget. Now, the minister told the joint panel that 905 million naira is earmarked for overhead cost, while 8.1 billion is allocated to capital expenditure. They also had papers of the breakdown of all of these things. Now, reacting to her presentation, Adams Oshomole, senator representing Edo North and a member of the committee, said that, I see that you intend to travel to Geneva next year, and you have budgeted over 1 billion naira for that. We can't keep going on with over-bloated themes to foreign trips. And I'm sure this is in regard to the COP28, which was just concluded, and we saw the exorbitant number of people that followed, the president for that summit. According to him, use experts we have in our offices in the country to save costs. Because, again, it is assumed that people who are employed to these offices have skills. You employ them for a purpose. So let them be put into good use, Let them service the government with the skill that they were employed for. Right. Now he says, we keep going on with all of these overbloated themes to foreign trips, use the experts we have in our offices in the country to save costs. In his words, Madam, sit in your office and work for Nigerians. I have gone there twice. You are always in the Bank of Industry. If you preferred BOI, you should have declined the president's nomination to be ministers. Let's practice what we preach. We can't talk about industrialization and keep importing toothpicks and tires. We must ensure that we have homegrown products. What is our balance of trade, especially with China? Because literally everything in this country, literally everything you see made in China. I don't know the appliance I have picked up that I did not see China's name on. They have a large market, a huge market here in Nigeria. These countries exporting things to Nigeria, they are expected to build factories in Nigeria. And this is the same argument Adams Oshomole made. They're supposed to build factories here in Nigeria. Think about it. This is one of the major countries they export to because of our population. If they have factories here in Nigeria, they will most likely give at least 1,000 Nigerians jobs. At least, I'm saying 1,000 Nigerian jobs. And it will make our lives easy as well. Some of the things we pay heavily to import here, we will have them right under our nose because we have industries here from China that are producing these things right under our nose. We have these factories. So they should build factories here. He says we have to take advantage of our population to grow our industries. In her response, the minister said, I assure you that I can work from anywhere and give Nigerians results. My office is currently under renovation. Sir, I regret to say that we seem to have no record of our balance of trade, or at least it doesn't exist in the ministry, and that is why we initiated a new unit called Trade Intelligence Unit to ensure that such data is generated and stored. Now, again, I also did hear in the first show, the first belt, where Prince was also talking about the World Bank, telling the federal government to stop paying subsidy. At this point, this subsidy thing, I'm even very confused about it, because this minute we have someone say we're paying subsidies, we have stopped paying subsidies since 2014. Someone says, oh, we are still paying subsidies. That's why the price of fuel is subsidized. And yet Nigerians are crying, But again, like he said, it is the need of the federal, the World Bank. The fact that they always feel a need to dictate one thing or another to Nigeria as regards the price of fuel or whatever is, that is what my concern right here is. Foreign invasion, people wanting to tell you what to do, and they are benefiting from you. You see? But again, I'm sure you'd let me know what your thoughts are about this. Now, Nnamdi Kanu is appearing yet again in the news because the Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide has again appealed to the President Bola Tinubu to release the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Chief Iwunanya, the President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide. He made the appeal in a statement on Tuesday in Enugu, and he said incarceration of Kanu had created unnecessary excuse for terrorism in the region, whose people had hitherto lived in peace and pursued their occupation wherever, they were in patriotic zeal. Now, he added that his release will be highly prized Christmas gift to the Igbos and other Nigerians committed to a peaceful and secure country. In his words, I want, on behalf of all Igbo worldwide, to appeal to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to use his good office to direct for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This case is well known to all the Igbos and Nigerians, and it is the belief of many that the release of Nnamdi Kanu does not constitute any threat to our democracy or social cohesion and peace. Now, as president, he is making that appeal right there. He said he was making a passionate appeal to Tinubu to assist to procure the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Now, quickly before we open up the phone lines, we see that Tinubu sacks and replaces heads of agencies in the aviation sector. In the new arrangement, Olubunmi Kuku replaces Kabir Mohammed as Managing Director of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria. Umar Farouk replaced Taib Odunowo as Managing Director of the Nigerian Airspace Management Agency. Alex Bade Jr. takes over from Akinola Olateru as the Director General of the Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau, and the Nigerian Meteorological Agency now has Professor Charles Anosike as the Director General, and he takes over from Professor Masud Matazu. Let us know what your thoughts are. Let's open it quickly on 09073 530044.
Hello, Mata.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank God for the weather. Today weather wasn't like yesterday. Yesterday, in fact, much cold yesterday, but today it's a little bit friendly.
All right.
I want to thank you for giving me the privilege to call. My name is Alasi.
All right. Thank you.
You let me first of all start with the minister, Adams Oshomole caution.
Yeah.
We remember during COVID-19, everything was done visually.
Yeah.
In fact, most of the meeting, you don't have to be spending money for all these things. See, Marta, do you know that we are the largest consumption in the West Africa, in the whole Africa? But we don't have all these Chinese companies in Africa. Do you know that this Japan, in South Africa asked them, if you want us to use your vehicle, come and establish an assembly plant in South Africa. Go to the town. Most of the vehicles you see in Abuja, in Nigeria, are made of Japan products. But we don't have single Japan assembled industry in this country. If the president asked him, what Adam he told her the bitter thing. And I hope they won't go against Osomole. Because I so much like him because he says the truth the way it is. I remember Ali Ndume always come out. I tell the government what they need to do. See, come to the issue of people in diaspora to get not get. How about Nigeria? The people get have houses in Nigeria. We are still battling. Now they want to take advantage. They want textile buy houses for themselves. While we here in Nigeria, most of the people are living in shanties. Even the federal state bank they are talking of, I'm telling you, most of the civil servants don't have access to it. They just make it for the elite. They just make it for the people, for the higher society. They can go there, keep their hands, collect the money, and build houses for themselves. For the genius, like the cleaner, the clerk, and other junior workers, doesn't even have access to that federal mortgage bank. Then come to the issue of World Bank. World Bank shouldn't detect in Nigeria. Me, I say that Tinubu government decrease fuel. It's not that they remove subsidy. And some people call and say, no, they are not paying subsidy. The handlers of call this radio and say, no, they have removed the subsidy. Now, World Bank are telling Nigerians that the federal government should increase fuel price again. So that we will be buying fuel at the rate of 750 naira per liter as for next year. And why wouldn't they detect to Saudi Arabia? Why wouldn't they detect to China? Why wouldn't they detect to Germany? Why wouldn't they detect to United States of America? Why wouldn't they detect to Qatar? Why wouldn't they detect to say United Arab Emirates? It's only in Nigeria because we have been borrowing. That there's an argument that he who go borrowing, go sorrowing. We have the tools now in the hands of World Bank until when they decide IMF and World Bank are in the control of Africa and dictate how the economic of Africa will be. And I'm so sorry for we. I'm sorry for we, the Nigeria and the African nation entirely. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Now go there and God bless you.
All right. Thank you, Selassie, for that contribution right there. It is one that, is quite alarming. But yes, it's the general open banters. Let's keep it coming through on 09073530044. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome and thanks for joining us.
Thank you. My name is Michael. I'm calling from now.
Michael, thank you. Let's hear you.
Yes. This World Bank, every time, they didn't see any other country right. It's only our country. Remove subsidy, remove subsidy. One of the problem we are facing today is as a result of the World Bank. And our leaders keep on listening to them. They are not telling the federal government to increase the first subsidy again. They are still paying the subsidy and they should make it for 750 per liter. I don't just get it. Even when we are complaining for this particular one, we are finding ourselves into. What is their own interest in our country called Nigeria? What are they advising Saudi Arabia and other part of the country that have crude oil just like we will have? So for me, I think it is a high time that our leaders should be able to wake up. I don't know. Can't we manage what we have in ourselves? Or somebody bring his own idea to come and put. The same World Bank will come to tell you that about 100 and something million Nigeria are out of poverty. And the same they are creating another level of poverty in our country again. So for me, this advice does not hold water. We are suffering from what we have in our agenda and they want to make it more water than what we are doing. So please, President Tinubu, do the needful. People are suffering. Don't follow what the World Bank are telling you. Because at the end of the day, it is who wear the shoe and know where he thinks it in.
Of course.
I read my case. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Thank you so much, Michael, for your contribution there. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
My name is GB.
GB.
Let me start from the
GB, there's something seem to be obstructing in the background. Can you check that out?
Hello, is that what?
All right, I can hear you now. Something seems to be disturbing in the background.
Okay, I don't know. There's nothing.
All right, it's okay. It's okay. I
What
can
I'm
hear you.
saying is that if you can hear me now, good.
Yes, it's better.
What I'm saying is that I think the minister needs to explain to us what you want to go and do is visa land or whether you want to go. That you won't be 1 billion naira. I mean, that's outrageous.
That's
You
outrageous.
see that now having second office there? That's outrageous. The secondly, Oshiomhole is asking that why are they producing no industry in Nigeria? the industry in Nigeria. He was the former staff of the textile industry. Now he was the worker. He was the president of textile union workers. What is textiles in Nigeria to do? It was still because of lack of infrastructure, no power generation, no good road, nothing. So he knows the reason why there are no industry in Nigeria, and the minister cannot manufacture them. You have to spend money on infrastructure if you really want industry to stand in Nigeria. I mean, it's a non-truth to everybody. I don't know why he's taking out the minister on that. This will go and meet the president and like declare emergency on infrastructure in Nigeria, our road and every other thing. Today, let me tell you, people that the people are living, industry are living in Nigeria because high cost of production. You know how much this will is? I mean, in January, this was around 800, around 50 to 400 naira. Now this thing is 1,000. For an industry now, how would they work? How would they relate at their profit? That's why like P&G, I mean, are leaving the country now. So he knows the answer. The minister will only do his best. But about a very investor, let me tell you, Nigeria not lazy. We can do all these things if we have a conducive environment. If the cover is stable, we have good roads, and we keep security. We will produce all these things. Nigerians are not lazy. I mean, you don't need a big investor to come when you have everything on ground. The market is there. There is no infrastructure. And that's why the government, I mean, I look at the government, the giving a minister or a ministry of work and ministry of power just about how many billion. At least by now, the government should have declared that look, social road, investor, come and invest on this road and collect tools on it. From here to about 14 hours. Any truck that leaves Lagos coming to this bush in Abuja will pay 4 days. How would they make profit?
All right.
So on this show of World Bank, let me tell you, World Bank can say anything they want. It's the president and the government that will decide on what they want to do. They are saying their own. And I'm saying today that nobody is going to be to anybody. NFPC have remitted over 4 trillion naira between June and November. It's in the news.
All right.
Subsidy that is taken away from us. They have remitted it. Nobody could never be paying subsidy. The NFPC are set at a minimal profit. They're not the same. Now, so any petrol at the 670, or at the 650, who is paying to who? Who is paying something among this thing?
All
so
right.
When the market is liberated, anybody can sell the price at any price he wants.
All right.
Nobody is paying for the subsidy.
Wow. So anybody can sell fuel at the price that they want. We're not a lawless country. That's why what was the need for NNPC setting out that particular list that he put out there, when a subsidy was removed? Different states, different prices. We even saw disparity in the prices fuel will sell for in different states. And the excuse from NNPC was that, the cost of transportation from one state to another is different. And that's why some sell at very high rates and the other ones sell at very lower rates. Hello, good morning.
Martha, I greet you.
Good morning, Sonny the Prince.
Yes, I greet you. You're doing a whole man job. Continue to place and protect you.
Amen. Thank you for joining. Let's hear you.
The problem is that anybody who wants to survive should forget about this word advice. Because good luck do not dance to their tune. They kick against him. They make sure they kick him out of office. Then Buhari time and when and look at our economy was. And now Tinubu is doing the same thing again. So if you want to survive as a leader, you need to do away with this their advice. The same word IMF, World Bank or IMF, whatever, is telling the government that the number of unemployed and poverty has increased from 87 million to 1 point something million.
Yeah.
And the same people are still advising Mr. President that he's still paying subsidy, that he should increase the fuel to 75 naira so that the payment of subsidy will be completely off. So the federal government told us that the subsidy is gone. So I don't see the angle IMF is coming back to tell us again that the government is still paying subsidy. Because it's only the government that told us the subsidy is gone. It doesn't tell us that part of the subsidy were removed. They said subsidy regime is over. And that's to say the subsidy has been completely taken off.
And Nigerians have started adapting to it. Even some areas in my state, in Anambra, we buy fuel at rate of 700. And now you're still coming us to tell us that the subsidy is not gone. The government will take it off. What are they telling us? The same people deceived to Buhari. Buhari told us that once the fuel is increased to 145, the era of subsidy is gone. The money they are using to subsidize the poor, there is a better other economic sector. And Nigerian key to it. And at the end of the day, nothing was given to Nigeria. No good road, no power supply, no insecurity is order of the day. For 8 years, it was a total waste. And the same people are coming again. They borrow you money. They still admit the money from the corrupt politicians, because the same corrupt politicians will still go back and pay the money, deposit money to their bank, leaving the average Nigerian to die in poverty. And at the end of the day, you still come back to borrow them money, advise them how to use the money. So anybody that wants to succeed in his country should do away from all this World Bank advice, because the advice is not going anywhere. You are the people that ask federal government to remove subsidy. And you are still the same person that are telling government that the number of poverty has increased. Why won't it increase when so many people are out of business? Many people cannot go to their workplace because of lack of money. So many things are going wrong. No road to convening goods. And they are traveling to look for foreign investors. When you cannot put your house in order, you don't have road to convene your goods. Every day, trailers are falling on the highway, killing and destroying people's property because of lack of road. So for me as a person, for me, I don't even know. Just like me, I don't even believe if Tinubu can take us to the promised land. That's just me, because his policy is not really helping matter. You understand? His policy is not even ready to cut down the expense of government, because if you want to do well, you need to cut down some expenses. When people are talking that the number of ministers were much, that they should reduce at least 36 states. He decided to employ more ministers and even create more ministries. Many of the ministries that he created, we are not even hearing their names. Maybe you still remind Nigerians of their names, because he created more ministries and also employ more advisors. So he has more cabinets, more than other previous presidents. So almost 50 ministers, almost 50 advisors. Put it together, about 100 that are he's paying them through Nigerian taxpayers. So such a man don't have anything to offer this country as long as cutting down the excess expenses. Have a nice day.
Thank you for your contribution right there. Let's take more. Please turn down the volume of your radio. Hello, good morning to you.
Even though you not tell me, I'm not saying it's a foreign our president now, they share a national cake. I know you, matter. You must be our parity. We not go keep quiet for you this time around. I think they say our phone is supposed to be 750, abi? Now try. Now say now go start with the other one for 8 years start down. Now try. Hey, I know our talk. You know they go anywhere. But one day, they go remember us say we say the two, we start for the two. And we go continue to start for the two for Nigeria, the two will set us free. I tell them, say, as now they begin to put mind for human being where God create me and you, you go continue to fail now. Now they put mind, when this one come, we go do better, this one come, we go do better. But we they pray for them, they need our prayer. But they know what you the prayer do better. But to make God open their eye to know what we are passing through. If to say God, they open their eye, I don't know what to cover their eye. That they go market when me and you will they go. That they eat the food when me and you will they eat. We not go talk about all this one now. We go talk about issue of security. They not go listen for us because their family no dey there, their wife no dey there, their children no dey there, their cousin no dey there, their friend go outside country wey better thing dey. We no we remain here. We go continue to remain. And Nigeria will be. Now they born me. God will give me language. Wey give my own language wey I dey speak. He no mistake. I no go insult God say he mistake to create me to be a Nigeria. He create me, make me white. He say I must be a Nigeria. If not be so, if you enter America, you no go even know me as you dey see me so. Please, I beg worldwide. I don't know how they call them. I never heard their name before. Free. You know they touch there. They touch money. They touch everything. Their family. If you even see person will say no, if I supposed to be 750, the family no dey. Now I will tell that small girl. Now they get together. Now he get mouth to talk. He say they must increase rent. See, go and check back. Any person who want travel must travel. They no go hold us because our life is not there for their hands. Make they do the needful. Enough is enough. We don't need war. We don't need war. I'm telling you now, human being, I shoot our water over 1 month now. Now only one of those things are come today when they call the person. They open our water for us. It's how many weeks? It's how many days? 5 days, 7 days. They lock our water up. because of human being is no good. Make they do the right thing. God will judge you. And they always tell now. People they are passing through suffer. People they are passing through trade. Look at money where they hold and where they want to travel. Me and you, we dey there. We dey fight ourselves. We dey support party. Why we cannot say the truth for them? Make they not say we start for the truth for this radio. Why we not go say the truth? Matter. Go and meet our president. Say people they are cry. When you see that the show they come out, you know say that man. He talk the truth. We don't see wetin go happen. Our Nigeria, they just they drive the money they go. They just they push our Nigeria money they go another outside country. Before you know that, they don't sell Nigeria for on our hand. Any piece now you get people don't send them. You figure them out. How much today when they say they want to sell for? Now they go take seller. Can you go to court? Court to go help you. Oh, go where you they go. Another you go abroad. Abroad to go help you.
Baby blessing, we hear you. Thank you so much for that. Right there. I'm happy that your water is back anyways. Hello, good morning to you. No. All right, keep it coming through. Let's hear you. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Mata.
Atese, is that you?
Yeah, how's your night?
Very well, thank you. Thanks for joining us. Let's hear you. What are your thoughts?
You see, this issue of Nigeria, the thing now is becoming so many. Sorry, before I continue, I want to ask you, please, is it true that they say fuel now is 750?
The World Bank only suggested to the federal government that from next year, the price of fuel should be 750 naira. But already, some places already are buying fuel at this same price, you know.
That means it's the external bodies that is controlling Nigeria. The president of Federal Republic of Nigeria don't even have power in our own country again. The external body.
You can't say that. The president is the number one of the country, so we cannot say that he does not have power in the country. So we need to be very careful with our language.
Yeah. Anyway, what caught my attention that I even called in the first place, it was a comment from the Ohanese of Indigo. You see. One thing I'm always saying is this, the Igbo as a nation, they should learn from what is happening in Nigeria presently now. You see, it's because we are not ready and we cry for independence. They give us the independence, it become a problem to Nigeria. And everybody's crying. They are not helping us. They are not doing this. Put this in place before you fight for a republic now. They say Biafra. Even the same Biafra that these people are fighting for releasing Nandi. If they release Nandi Kalu, the problem of the Southeast will not finish. Who is not in prison in this country? Everybody is in prison, not only Nandi. Even everybody moving anywhere in Nigeria presently now, we are all in prison. Releasing this man from prison truly is good. You don't have to be in prison. But it's not a problem of the Southeast. All of them, in those days, the reason of appointing king, you being the East, being the South, being this thing, they are not saying that they are different this thing. They are appointing those kings. You are there, I'm here. Anywhere we hear problem, we can be able to tackle it. But this is a king now. They only represent their tribe, represent this, represent that. And when this thing is happening in one place, every other king will keep quiet because it's not their house. The issue is this, this Nnamdi Kanu should be released truly. Everybody support that. But releasing of this man, people are dying there. It's not the king children that are dying. They don't release them. People are dying there. It's not his reason that are dying. So if you have the capacity and have all the power as a king, why can't you just fight? Call other people who are not even your tribe. Call them, you are in trouble. Let people come for your rescue. The same we are talking about now. Igbo, they are great people. Everybody know. There is nothing you look for Igbo land that you not get it. Why can't you call for external bodies, other people to come and help you? Releasing of this man will not solve the issue. If they don't release him, it will not solve the issue. When he was there, people are still dying. And he's not there now, people are dying and you are complaining. But the problem of Nigeria, let's just pray for this country. Nigeria is, I don't know where we are going. You don't just know where we are going presently. Let's pray for Nigeria, please.
All right. Thank you so much, Atese, for your contribution. He has always been one to make a point about unity, when there's a problem somewhere. And basically, this is how it's supposed to be. When there's a problem in the East, it should not be left to the East alone to tackle. People of the same status or people who understand what is going on right there can join their voices together, for that cause. So you see, this is the same unity we're talking about. This is the same, abandoning tribalism, abandoning religion, and fighting for a just cause. Everybody's voice, for one cause. We know that this is what we want. If this is it, let all of us join our voices together and ensure that this works out. It's a very valid point. Let's move on. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mata.
Welcome and thanks for joining us.
This is Abdullahi calling from Cuba.
Abdullahi, thank you for joining. Let's hear you.
Thank you very much indeed. So are you surprising if external, body is controlling the Nigerian economy? It is surprising. It didn't surprise me at all because we have collected huge borrowing from the international financial institution. So they have to control our, because Nigeria is not independent economically. We are not independent economically. We have to obey the instruction given by World Bank and IMF. Because Nigeria is never an independent when you look at the economy of this country. So people shouldn't surprise. And when you keep telling Nigerian government that they shouldn't follow advice from the World Bank, we are just wasting our time. Because World Bank is more powerful than Nigeria. World Bank as an institution is more powerful than 250 million Nigerians. I'm telling you, whatever they say is final because Nigeria is hugely dependent on foreign economy.
Yeah.
We have no option. We have no option. That's why they have sold the country. They have sold our future. And God will ask the leaders why they have destroyed the future of the younger generation. Our children and our grandchildren who are coming will suffer in this country. But we are praying, may God come to our rescue and change the situation of this country. But if care is not taken, before our children grow up, Nigeria will be no more. Because they have sold the country. They have sold the future of this country. They have killed everything. Nothing is working in Nigeria. Can any one of you come out and tell Nigerian the sector that is working perfectly? None. So the country is collapsing, getting down daily as a nation. We have nothing to proud of. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Abdullahi Mikano, for that contribution there. But yes, like you said, it's always our prayer that Nigeria does not collapse on our head. We're still here and we'll be doing all that we can to ensure that it works out completely. Let's hear you. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, Mata.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. This line is getting busier every day.
So that's what we pray for now. Is that not it?
My name is Soso.
So thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
You are not suffering from all of the sinuses and all of that anymore, yeah?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, that's good to know.
Let's have the conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I don't want Oshomole to start Senator Adams Oshomole. Let me address him properly.
Okay.
To start being the good ones here, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me, I don't know that is there any difference between 6 and half a dozen. The difference is the pronunciation, right?
Of course.
Yeah, when the president allocates billion to the Senate, where was Adam Oshomole? Right? Adam Oshomole was a one-time governor, 2 times governor, right? He came to the Senate and he collected money for withdrawal allowances. Where was he? My question is that who is checking those people who are policing us? Who is checking the Senate? Is it because this one is the minister is coming to submit herself? That is why Adam is standing up to say, oh, why did you allocate so billions to travel? Former President Buhari was the highest traveled president. Adams Oshomole was in the cabinet. Was there anywhere Adams Oshomole should come out and tell us where he published, where in the newspaper, anywhere that he complained that the president was spending excess for trip? So it's not, she shouldn't be giving dog a bad name. It's her turn. Let her also travel. The president just traveled almost 1,000 plus trip. Let Adam Oshomole come out and say, this is where I've written, I've recommended that the president have done bad for traveling 1,000 plus people. Let him come out. Is it because the money is not coming to the money they are allocated for them to buy?
Hold on. Do you support the? I don't understand you this morning.
No, I'm not. Wait, I'm not supporting her. But you know what? I don't want Adams Oshomole to start
be the one to say that.
Yeah, he is the same. Maybe he's the same.
Why?
He has spent more, and he will still spend more compared to what this woman has allocated, maybe budgeted for. I'm not supporting. I'm not in support of her. But you know, I don't want that. Is like I say, the difference between 6 and half a dozen, just the pronunciation.
Okay. Yeah. I hear you, so. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
You're welcome.
Yes. Yeah. All right, people. I think let's just go on a short break. Maybe we'll take a few more calls after that break, and then, yes, keep up the conversation right from where we're living in now. Don't go.